Hey, what's up guys? In this video I wanted to show y'all the absolute best way to farm super credits and medals in Helldivers 2. To help me with this, I have requested the help of a pro farmer with over 7,500 super credits. Introducing Helldiver. Here we'll be showing you the most efficient and fastest way to make every second count, because let's be honest, time is money, so you can be able to afford all the war bonds and all the goods in them. Starting off, for the armors, any light armor with the engineer perk that has the standard 550 stamina is what you're going to want. Here are 3 that you can get from the superstore and 1 from the Democratic Detonation war bond. And if fire tornadoes are active, then the light inflammable armor from the Freedom's Flame war bond is what you'll need. And if you don't have any of these items, that's okay. You'll be able to afford all of them soon enough. Moving on. For loadouts, the primary you choose to bring doesn't actually matter, but for your secondary, you'll want to bring a one-handed melee weapon, preferably the hatchet, but if you don't have this one, that's okay. And for the grenades, you'll want to bring the impact grenades unlocked on page 5 of the Helldivers Mobilized Warbond. Again, if you don't have this, that's okay. Just use the AMR, unlocked at level 1 in the ship upgrades. The reason I bring up the hatchet is for those who like to wait for their stamina to regenerate. Swinging the hatchet removes that small pause between your stamina depleting and when the regen starts, allowing you to get going a lot faster. Once you have that, next, you need to choose the right planet. The best planet to choose, according to Helldiver, is the ones with the Scorched Moor biome in the trivial difficulty, so the loot pool isn't diluted with rare samples, meaning you'll get more super credits and more medals. We chose this because the maps are seemingly smaller, and because of the large rock formations you'll get sometimes, it'll be easier to find the POIs just by looking at the barren spots. Or if you happen to get a more flat map with less rocks, then you'll be able to see POIs from a further distance. If that particular biome is unavailable though, here are 3 other ones you can try. The Moon biome, the Desert Cliffs biome, and the Desert Dunes biome, though those have their own obstacles to overcome. You'll also want to avoid maps with large bodies of water, because that takes away from the possible POIs that may spawn. Also, make sure that you drop on the edge of the map, so you can go in a circle from there, or a half circle if you have a full team split into groups of 2 and 2 going in the opposite directions. Also, unless you want the XP, then completing the mission is unnecessary, and just back out with your squad and keep it rolling to save on time. When it comes to choosing your stratagems, some of the tools you're going to want are the AMR, because you'll need it to open shipping containers, but only if you don't have or want the impact grenades. If so, then it's not necessary. The jump pack, unlocked at level 8, this will help you traverse the map with speed. Any of the mechs, if you have it, it will help you get into the bunkers without the help of another player using an exploit that allows you to phase through the bunker door. All you have to do is position the mech so the back is facing the door, then simply leave the mech, and you're in. And all you have to do is walk back up to the door and get right back in the mech. Also, I wouldn't call down the mech until it is needed, because it is significantly slower to walk around in it than just using the jump pack to get around. Unfortunately, if you don't have the mech or a friend to help you, then you're gonna miss out on some of the loot, but hopefully not for long. And last but not least, you're gonna want the machine gun turret with its low cooldown to take care of the few bugs that you'll encounter, so you can focus on making that super bread. But if you have the warp pack from the control group warbond, you don't actually need the jump pack or the mech, because it'll do the job of both and possibly do it better and faster. Also, we're not bringing the FRV because it's really wonky to drive sometimes, and the uneven terrain can cause you to lose time or even die. Plus, it's just more efficient to use the jump pack or warp pack in most terrains. Another trick you can use to see if the loot in the bunker is even worth it before calling down the mech is by ADSing and diving into the middle of the door, allowing you to see through the door so you don't end up wasting your time if there isn't anything of value in there. For boosters, the Dead Sprint from the Truth Enforcer's Warbond is probably the best booster for farming because it gives you pretty much unlimited stamina at the cost of health, but you'll find plenty of stims as you go. Plus, there won't be much fighting to be had anyway. If you don't have that, then the Stamina Enhancement Booster from the Helldivers Mobilized Warbond on the 7th page, or the Experimental Infusion from the Viper Commandos Warbond will also do. When bringing Dead Sprint, if you have a friend that you're farming with, have them bring the Vitality Booster so you'll take less damage from Dead Sprint, which allows y'all to run even further before even needing a stim. And that is the absolute best way to farm super credits and medals in Helldivers 2. With this method, you'll be able to get one Warbond roughly every hour and a half or so. That's around how long it took me to go from 100 and some change to about 1,000 super credits. Alright, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and join our Discord for updates on video releases, shorts, and streams, or just to hang out. Link in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.